Hello everyone and welcome back to Final Fantasy XI, where we have a map which I don't think I actually need. I think I made a huge mistake and did a lot more work than I needed to, because I went all the way back to Sandoria and bought the map and then walked all the way back here, when I think I just needed to talk to this person right here. I don't know why I didn't recognize the name. No, that's not the right name. Hello? I have no time for your idle chat. Yep, okay, so that's not him. Oh, no, there it is. You gotta be kidding me. That was it. All that extra exploration I did was for nothing. An adventure, are you? I'm Rulant, the Temple of the Temple Knights. I came here without my sword, and now fiends have surrounded me. Fiends! Look at these bloodthirsty crabs. I have half a mind to just kick him, like, shout really loud and then run away. That's what I'd like to do right now. As the wounded knight for our training, I was to lie near the entrance, but a swarm of fiends happened upon me and I was forced to flee into this cave. Since I had left my sword with a companion, I had to find a place to hide, and now I'm stuck here. What, you've come to rescue me? I must refuse. Imagine a knight being rescued by some passerby, when my family would be mocked for generations to come. I mean, I'm going to mock you right now for being scared of crabs. Confound it. If only I had my sword, I'd cut through these fiends single-handedly and get myself some nice crab leg dinner. Rulant the knight. Killed by crabs. Alright, so I have to go... Alright, I have to go back. Apparently, it's random who has the sword. So yeah, there really wasn't any reason for me to go get a map of this place. We might just... well, no, I probably won't explore it on camera, but I might just explore it at some point anyway. Like, why not? No, it's an MMORPG. You're supposed to explore. I do kind of like the idea of, like, there's just this cave, you go explore it, there's nothing story related, it's just there. Look, a cave, maybe he went in there. He sure did. Alright, let's talk to you. Well, any sign of him? Hey. Wait, what? Hey, come take a look at this, quickly. Wait, what? Hello? Look, a cave, maybe he went in there. Right. Yeah, he's in there. Do any of you have his sword? Because he's kind of useless without it. Although, given his fear of crabs, I'm wondering how useful he is even if he has it. Find anything? No, nothing, sir. Oh, I did all that work to, like, summon my peoples, too. I only thought of that because I had logged in at one point and I was trying to test something out. I got attacked by the mushrooms. Yeah, I was very disappointed to find out. I got a I got an Android-based, like, basically Switch. Like, think like a Switch Lite, but it runs Android. And so I was thinking, oh, cool, I can use the Steam Link app, and I'll be able to play Final Fantasy XI on there. Right? Right? Wrong. For whatever reason, that it doesn't find the controller, even though literally every other game does. Like, any other game with controller support is fine, but for some reason, Even Final Fantasy XIV, which I don't own through Steam, but I have it added as a non-Steam app. I can use a controller on that, but not for Final Fantasy XI. Alright, we've got to find Galhar. By the road? Are you freaking kidding me? I have to go all the way around this thing? Of course it's the one that's the furthest away. This is what I signed up for. So that's really disappointing because I really like this game. I'm much more enamored with it than I expected to be. And like Final Fantasy XIV, it's good. It's just, it's moving in a direction that is not for me. Like set rotations and, you know, very specific dances to beat bosses. Like, it's hard not to think like a bot could play that game very, very well. I don't know. I guess I like the more like reactive nature of this. And like everything's just more impactful. Like, if an attack misses in Final Fantasy XIV, I don't even know how frequent that is if you're fighting level appropriate things. The only thing that's going to happen is some guy who's using a damage parser that they're not supposed to be using is going to yell at you because your DPS is low. Like, here you miss, you feel it. There he is. You have the sword. Why do you have the sword? Yes, I was keeping it for him. How typical of him to refuse help. Yes, I believe you. I'm sure it's him. Take this to him, would you? I'll keep it between you and me. I got a bronze sword. So it's like nothing against Final Fantasy XIV. I still think it's good, but like, I don't know. I really liked early on, like especially playing White Mage. Like being able to like throw in a little DPS here and there. I feel like now it's almost required, or at least at one point it was like almost required. And then I think now I haven't played it. I haven't played like end game stuff in a while since like Stormblood. But it seems like they're trying to keep healers focused on healing, from what I understand. I am definitely just like pulling that from vague memories, but I believe that is the direction they were going. It's like, no, like it's fun getting to do like other things. I even get to have fun as a White Mage end game with Holy when it was super broken. Like, and this is just my own preference, but I feel like a good healer who knows how to weave in like damage spells while keeping everyone alive, like that should be the type of thing that makes clearing a boss go from, man, that was close, to like, yeah, we got this. Like, I don't think it should be required. But, like, I also don't think it should be impossible. And it just strikes me that that's the they're going in one of those two directions. But I don't know. I mean, I don't even really play a healer anymore, so maybe it doesn't matter. I think also, too, just like learning all the mechanics. Is kind of a pain. Like, I can never keep straight, like, all their stupid symbols of, like, oh, this one means that you all stack in an area. This one means that you get as far away as possible, but don't leave the AoE cone. Like, you want to be at just the edge, so you don't take too, like, that's the Titan fight. If you are outside the AoE, which is what you've been taught to that point, you die. You get knocked off the edge and you of the arena and you just die. If you're too close to the center, then you take a ton of damage. So there's like a very specific spot for you to stand where you take not a ton of damage, but still quite a bit, but also don't fall off. I kind of just want to leave him here. Does that make me a bad person? You brought my sword. This is just what I need. Thank you, adventurer. I'll be fine from here on out. Please let my captain know. Okay, so... now we have to go leave and talk to someone. I still haven't figured out what I want to do as far as jobs. Like, am I going to go ninja or am I going to go dancer? If I go dancer, then I don't know how dancer plays in this. I know it's like a healing support class. Which is another thing I like about this game. Oh, that rain sound effect in here is so cool. Alright, not you. Looking for Vicor Pass. So not you either. Shoot, what was it? Oh! So, yeah, the other thing I like about this is it's not just your typical tank, healer, DPS trinity. I get why they went that route, why a lot of MMOs do that. But I just don't... I feel like something's missing. I really like games that have a support class. He doesn't want to send help. That's my boy. He's an elite in the making, that one. Oh my god, you guys. Well, the rescue training was a wash, but you helped us find our lost soldier. I think you've earned this rescue training certificate. No, really, the drills are not compared to venturing into one of those caves. Hand that certificate to the knight at the gatehouse and you'll be done. Cool. I don't think I go up here. I think it's... oh, nope, I do. Should be very familiar with this by now. Like, adding another role to MMOs would be a lot of work because you have to figure out how to balance it. Like, that's not nothing. But to me, it just makes it so much more interesting having a class that, like, their contribution isn't solely just damaging or healing or taking hits. You will no longer be able to chat in this channel in 24 minutes. Oh no, there's maintenance, but I swear it was like late tonight. But I don't know. I don't know time zones, guys. I see PST and I'm assuming Pacific Standard Time, but maybe I was wrong. Like, I can handle US time zones, and that's about it. When you start getting overseas, forget it. Is there... Well, it's just the chat. It doesn't say I'm going to be logged out in 24 minutes. Well, at least be able to get, like, this episode in. It would be unfortunate if maintenance started, because this is probably the only chance I'm going to get to do some recording. So we're in some trouble if that's the case. I don't care about chat because I don't use chat. I've used it once and badly. But yeah, it was really disappointing that this doesn't work with the Steam Link app. I don't know if there's... I feel like there's some sort of configuration I could do, because I did get it to, like, recognize it, but not only was it a pain to get it to recognize, like, I had to log into the game first, like, on my PC, and then open the Steam Link app on my Odin. Just to even get to that point, but it didn't recognize the analog sticks, and it's like, that's kind of important to have, being able to move and all. Kind of a big deal. Oh, I don't want to go back through Ronfar. We might BRB, because I don't want to get copyright claimed again. What episode was it? Episode 9, so the one before this, got claimed, but none of the rest of those did. Even though I was in Ronfar. I have no idea how their system works, but it's really obnoxious. So now it's like... They're probably going to do what they did last time, which is just let the claim expire and not even bother responding to it. It's like, could you just, like, let it go? Like, just clear it. Just get it out of your backlog. Like, I'm sure nobody even checks it. Yeah, all right. We're going to BRB just so this doesn't get claimed, because I don't want to deal with it. So, BRB. Okay, we're back. I hate that I have to, like, double check, like, yes, are we back? Yes, we are. Cool. But it is nice. OBS added the option to just, like, pause the recording and then resume it, so I don't have to edit. 'Cause that's normally how I would have had to do that, is I would end the clip, start a new one, and then have to, like, edit them together, which isn't the worst, but, like, being able to take that step out is amazing. I hear the drill turned into something far more perilous, but the real battle is the best drill for recruits, in my opinion. Regardless, you've done well. I'll turn to you when there's work to be done now. How are we doing? How's our... where is it in our profile? There it is. Getting there. So this next quest is apparently optional. Hold on, before we do that, there's something I want to do. Cast Signet on me. Please refresh that, because I think we need that. We had first place in our hands, but we let it slip away. What? There we go. Seven more hours. Okay, so let's talk to them, get the next quest, which is apparently... So yeah, these are all repeatable. This time, it's messenger duty. One of our knights is scouting in a place called Devoy in the southern edge of Jugner Forest. Tell me more. The orc stronghold is in Devoy. So it's vital that we stop them from massing, or they may launch an assault. Of course, the orcs are keeping an eye on us too. Why, just a few days past, a squad of our royal knights fell to their axes. Prince Trion ordered scouts from the royal knights to Devoy, while Prince P ordered scouts from the temple knights. It's like the right hand knows not what the left is doing. Vana'diel Halver is furious, but first he needs knowledge. You must find the scout from the Temple Knights, receive his scouting report, and return that report to Vana'diel. Vana'diel? That's a thing? That's all? You take the mission then? Yeah, sure. Somewhere in Devoy, but I cannot say. Come back after you've gotten the report. These lands are no place to wander. Okay. You can skip this mission by trading 3 crystals to a conquest overseer. Oh, okay. Never mind. So I thought there were two ways to do this. No, I was mistaken. So there's not two ways to do this. You can get enough reputation, it seems like, to skip over this. But I want to. I want to do it. I've never been to Jugner Forest or whatever. Back to any gate guard and accept the mission. Oh, I need to buy a map of Devoy. Hold, please. Actually, I think I need to go back to Lithine Plateau. Let's see, do I have... I bought a lot of these maps, but I specifically avoided the ones that were stupidly overpriced. I'm looking at this guide that's supposed to be like a beginner's guide. Where on earth would I be getting this money if someone had not just given it to me? Like, that's crazy to me. Alright, so I need to go back to Lithine Plateau. So... BRB again. And we're back into the land of non-copyrighted music. No music at all, actually. It's still raining, too. I like how even the footprints sound wet. Oh, so there's... Alright, so there's Jugnar Forest. That is a lengthy walk. That seems to be the theme of this episode, is just walking back and forth a lot. I feel like that would be my biggest criticism of the game, is just how big the zones are and like how little there is between specific points. I think most people would probably also have an issue with the fact that, like, we were just here, then we had to go all the way back, and now we're going, like, all the way back out here, but a little bit further. I feel like a modern MMO would condense that. And I alluded to this earlier, where I talked about MMOs kind of, like, overcorrecting. And I feel like you fix one of those two problems. You either make the map smaller or cluster things together more. Newer MMOs, I feel like, did both, and I think that was too much. Like, I think that's a bit of what makes it feel theme parky. Is that a lot of things are done with the player's comfort in mind. Which is good, but it's also easy to go too far. I noticed this when playing, mostly when playing 14, but it was definitely a thing in WoW. I just never really thought about it. Was how many times I had no idea what... I would have like 10 quests out in one area. I have no idea why I was doing any of what I was doing. Or a lot of times even what I needed to do until I got to the area where my minimap said, yep, this is where you want to be. It's like, oh, alright, well, those eggs are shining. I guess I want those. Alright, am I collecting them? No, I clicked on it, didn't collect them. Oh, it caused a monster to spawn. Alright, I need to kill the monster that spawns. Here, you can't really get away with that. You kind of have to know why you're doing what you're doing. But there are obviously downsides to some of these older systems too, though. Oh, no. Oh, I'm dead. Hey, want to see me get beat up by a freaking giant... Oh, no. Oh, no. That stupid ram. I hate that thing so much. Yeah, notice how it's still beating me down. And it will continue to do so. Until we either die or zone out. Oh, it missed. That's good. We make it to Jugnar Fort? Is that closer? I feel like I'd have to go around. I don't trust those mountains. Oh, it's stupid ram. I hate that thing so much. Turn around and see what we got going on. Yep. Yep, it's still there. Oh my god, that is a fast-moving ram. Just keep going. Just keep going. I need like dramatic chase music going on right now. The silence is very unsettling. Oh, you stupid bird. I hear it. I could feel it. That's how I knew it was there, is the controller rumbled. Oh, that's horrifying. That is not a good feeling. I know you're thinking. You're like, "Oh, you still have like so much of your health left. You're fine, right?" Nope. There you go. There's why. This thing, it's weird. The closer I get to the end of the zone, the more I'm going to get beat down. And I don't really know what the reason for that is. I just want to live. Same thing happened. I was going to the, what's the name of that place? Oh, the Valkyrie Dunes. Aggroed the guy once, he beat me down. Second time, with a dying controller, managed to get away. Kept having to pop the batteries in and out. Thankfully, auto run didn't turn off, but oh, it missed. Oh, it missed. Why is it allowed to hit me? Look how far we've run. Oh no! See how it just got 2 attacks in real fast after none for like. Oh look! I told you. As soon as we start getting closer, it's gonna start being able to beat me down more. I don't know what the reason for that is. I just want to get to the forest. I just want to get to the forest. We would have to do that whole walk over again. Like everything that we've done since the BRB will be wiped out. Why are you allowed to exist? Should have summoned my companions. I was like, I won't need them. If nothing else, I would have Protect on me by now, and that probably would be enough to take some of the edge off. All right. Still, I don't know where the edge of the zone is. I don't want to call it good. I feel a little bit better. Oh, rumble. I was feeling better, and then it rumbled. Go away. Go away. I don't like you. We are not friends. Ah! Go. We're so close. We're so close. Oh my god, it hit me again. Oh my god, we made it. Okay. Whew. Let's call that an episode. I'm gonna heal. And we'll pick this up next time. See, I told you, like, we had over 300 health, and we were pretty far along. And I still wasn't feeling it because we were, what, three hits away from death. And having to do that whole walk over again, that would have sucked. Hopefully you guys are still enjoying this. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.